Patty and Randy. Meet Dustin. We're gonna go over a few of these items.
Hey guys, I just wanted to go through some paperwork stuff for you. I like to tell all my homeowners, if you don't take anything away from today, take this. This is going to be your emergency numbers. So if you have a leak in your house that is, causing water damage or anything, these are the numbers you would call. They're the 24/7 numbers. 24/7 numbers. This will go on your electrical panel outside, and then just so you know where it's at all times. We also have another sheet of paper that you can put in a filing cabinet. If you have any warranty claims, this is going to be the email right here. We do try to close every ticket item within 2 weeks. So if you know you're going to go out of town or something, schedule it afterwards. I always recommend a 30-day warranty list, a 60-day, and a 90-day because you have to take time off work. These guys only work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. So if you have a list together, they can come out and knock a few things out. You don't have to wait for the 30, 60, or 90. If it's something that's really bugging you, by all means, go ahead and call it in. But a lot of people, when they take off work, they want to go ahead and knock out as many things as possible.
Dustin, is there anything that cannot be covered? You said that a list. So if they have the list to turn in, is there some things that you've seen from a lot of people try to turn in, but it's not covered?
Paint. Paint is going to be the big one. So once we close, we'll no longer be able to do a paint warranty. But if you get a seam in your ceiling, per se, a big crack coming down, we'll repair that. And we do offer a touch-up kit. So they'll repair it, they'll mud it, and they'll sand it, but they don't paint. So you would just get the touch-up paint that we offer a free gallon of, and that would take care of that. So all the colors in here are extra white, which is nice. It's pretty easy. So free paint from Sherwin-Williams.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a free gallon right there. And then
that's cool.
Let's see. So today, me and Ashley are going to go through and we're going to blue tape everything that we see. A couple other things in the paperwork. We don't offer warranty on the appliances because they come with their own warranty. So
guys, there's that information on there once you come home.
Yeah. So it's in the door of the microwave, the drawer of the range, and then the door of the fridge.
Very helpful.
So what you'll do is you'll give them that model number and serial number. I recommend within the first 30 days of closing, you can reach out to them and they'll give you the warranty through them.
Okay.
Some things I do like to go over because we're talking about warranty stuff. There's the rhythm. I knew it was going to come back in a second.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So 1 year.
You got memorized. You can do it in your sleep.
Yeah. Took a little while to get there, but all right. So, like I said, paint's not going to be warrantable. Caulk is not warrantable just because over time caulk shrinks. So you'll notice maybe in 3 years or so, this little, like today we're going to touch this up because it's already cracked. But we'll touch this up, but after that, it's a normal homeowner thing just to get a tube of it at Lowe's, spread it with your finger, call it a day. Concrete, so exterior concrete, your sidewalk, your driveway, your back patio, those are not covered under warranty because they're exposed to the elements. So if you get a crack in it, it is normal. I'm a concrete major. There's 2 types of concrete in this world, concrete that is cracked and concrete that's gonna crack.
Literally, they said that in my walkthrough yesterday, or that last week.
So it's normal. If you get an oil stain in your driveway, that is on the homeowner. There's nothing we can do about that. So just be mindful. Now, where it gets a little tricky. Inside the house, if you're in your living room one day and you just feel this big hump under your floor and you pull it back and you're like, oh my goodness, there's a huge crack. That is warrantable because it's structural. So it has to be 1.5 inch displacement up or down or side to side. We'll come through, we'll fix it, we'll fix the flooring. If it cracks your wall or anything like that, we'll fix the crack and we'll paint it. And then we'll also get a structural engineer to sign off on a letter saying, hey, this is structurally sound. We're not gonna leave you hanging with anything like that. Just remember, 1/4 inch of displacement. So appliances we went over. Countertops. Today we're gonna be looking for countertops. Like obviously I know there's no like huge cracks in your countertops, but we're gonna look for chips or anything like that because they are not warrantable. I always recommend, they do come pre-sealed, but we have no idea how long they're in the warehouse. So Home Depot or Lowe's sells a sealer and you just rub it in, and I recommend doing that every 6 months. Just because you go to put your Coke can down and it starts condensating, you'll notice that ring if it's not sealed properly. Because granted it is porous. So all right.
Now, can Patty have very hot dishes on this granite?
How hot is hot?
Like a hot casserole dish?
I wouldn't think that would be an issue.
Okay.
I would have to Google that.
Sorry.
All right, drywall, sheetrock. So, being in new construction, we know that a house is going to settle. So over the course of the year, you're going to notice what we call nail pops. If we see any today, we'll fix those today. But basically, what we want you to do is at 11 months, you can do it whenever, but you only get one. So if you do it 1 month in, you're probably going to see more. So we recommend if you do it at 11 months, you call us, hit up the warranty, say, hey, we're ready for our 11-month nail pop appointment. We ask that you blue tape any nail pops. And it's just going to look like a little nail head coming out. And what we're going to do is we'll come through, we'll screw it back into the stud, we'll mud it. We don't sand and we don't paint. So that's why the Sherwin-Williams free paint. I'll be honest, I messed that up. If you have a big seam, I'm pretty sure they'll paint that. I said they wouldn't. That's yeah.
Okay.
And if they don't, I'll come back and paint it for you. I don't
Oh, here we go. Recorded Dustin saying
yeah,
it.
yeah, I'm messing up on the recordings now. Okay, so drainage and settlement. So your house, you're going to notice there's an easement in the back, and that's basically what we want is water to go away from the house. So they've graded in certain swells, is what they call it, like a little indent into the ground. You've got a big one back here. You can't put anything that's going to impede that water flow. So no rock gardens back there or anything, because if you do start to flood your neighbor's yard or something, that's on the homeowner. This being townhomes, the landscaping is pretty much taken care of, so I just wouldn't mess with anything of that nature. Tubs and showers, today we're going to look for rust, we're going to look for chips and cracks. I got a really good tub guy if we have any issues like that. And then floors. So floor pops are normal. Squeaks in the floor are good. Now if we hear a big loud thud, something like that, then obviously I'll get a framer in here and we'll fix that. But for the most part, this house is in pretty good shape. Luckily I've been in this one a lot, so I know the little quirks that I'm looking for today. All right, so that's just some things that I like to go over that are, not warrantable. But, and I probably shouldn't say this on recording, but I tell every other homeowner, so I feel like you deserve to know. I don't expect you to memorize this book. If you have a question, shoot it to warranty. They'll tell you yes or no, whether it's covered.
That's a good
covered or
recommendation.
not. Absolutely. So we talked about the free paint. When you're outside, you're going to notice some little green caps around your yard. That's for termites. You get 1 free year through Northwest Exterminating. After that, they will come back, and I think you actually have to call them and say, hey, I'm interested in keeping
Renewing,
it
yeah.
or not. I don't know what the HOA is saying out here. They might be part of the HOA. That'd be a good question for Gertner. But I do know that they offer 1 free bug spray because it's new construction.
Ooh.
So that's always good. You have to listen to their spiel, but other than that, it's good to know, or good to have.
Okay.
Because we're breaking a lot of ground back there. So, I know in the summertime we had an ant issue. We got it sprayed and everything was good. So hopefully.
Borax for that. Come on.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, the emergency number list for your filing cabinet. These would be some things I get you to sign at actual closing.
Okay.
Some information on concrete, basically that we're not liars, it cracks. It's from the NRMCA. And then also for the cabinets. So Aristocraft is who actually makes the cabinets. So they offer a 5-year warranty. You don't have to register for it. And basically, if you start to notice your cabinet doors or something start to peel, not look pristine, give them a shout. They'll obviously let you know if they can cover it, if they can't cover it, but I've heard they're really easy to work with. And it's just a cool thing to know that you got 5 years. And then you also have the 1-year warranty with us. And that does still only equal up to 5 years. It's not 1 year and then the 5 year starts, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So you don't get
It's
6.
in your
Yeah.
year. Yep.
Yeah, so if you have anything in the first year, like it comes off a hinge and it's wobbly, hit us up on email, we'll come through. We'll get Sims Loman who install it, they'll fix all that for you. But other than that, that's about all I got on that. So now we'll go through the house and we'll start blue taping. We're gonna look for paint, drywall defects. If we have anything that's not paint or drywall, then I'm gonna write it on my list. For the most part, I can get everything done within 7 days. That's a pretty easy task unless it's something huge. If we,
Open item, huh?
yeah, if we get something like a huge crack in granite, I can't get granite in 7 days. Even pre-code, I don't think I could get granite in 7 days. So what we would do is it would be an open item and it would go on this list. And this basically would be your receipt saying, hey, Dustin said Smith Douglas is gonna fix this and I want it done.